Welcome back, everybody, to the Metro Madness League. This is game number 2 of the Metro Bowl. Number 7, Sin City Cyndaquils going up against the Maniacal Mewtwos. Maniacal Mewtwos were able to come away with the win in game 1. So the Cyndaquils have everything to lose here. They have to win here tonight or it's all over, and the champions will be the Maniacal Mewtwos. They're going to start with Durant using Draco Meteor. Not doing a little bit of damage, about a fifth of Golurk's HP, it looks like. I don't know if it was worth it, as Durant loses some special attack after that move. And the triple axle coming from Golurk. Triple axle. Could you imagine a Golurk doing a triple axle? That doesn't even seem possible. But that does about the same amount of damage that Golurk received from the Durant. So they're still about even right here. Here we go. There goes the Hyper Voice. That not going to affect the Golurk. Gotta watch out for those things. Golurk can't be hit by normal type moves as it uses Recover. Maybe a little bit of a waste. Not the time to recover. It will go back up to full HP. You want to save those for those clutch moments at the end of the battle when you are in the danger zone and you can turn the tide of a battle by gaining some more HP. Self-destruct. Oh my god, this is the second time, I believe, a Pokemon on... No, the Mewtwo's blew up last time. This time it's the Cyndaquil's turn to do it. And Durant just gives up immediately. The problem is self-destruct doesn't even do damage to the Golurk. We just mentioned that it can't be hit by normal type moves, and there we go. It just wastes everything. That's not how you want to play in the championship. Oh my goodness, Ferrothorn now has everything on his shoulders as Durant just gave up. Their team has to be mad at that Durant right now. I don't know why it would do a thing like that. There goes the string shot. Gonna slow things down for the Ferrothorn. It's already slower than the Golurk, so not sure that was actually necessary, but here comes the Swallow. That doesn't work. Of course, you have to stockpile first and then Swallow. Here comes the Golurk. And there goes a Flower Shield. That's a bad move on the Mewtwo's. Flower Shield actually does work on the Ferrothorn. Rare do we see the Flower Shield work, but it is a grass type Pokemon, so it's going to gain some defense from there. So the Mewtwo's helping out their teammates. Maybe they felt bad about the self-destruct, who knows, but there goes the Psychic Attack coming from the Ferrothorn. Golurk taking a little bit of damage, back down to where it was before it used Recover. Here it goes, a Mud Slap. That's not going to do much. However, it does lower accuracy. That could be detrimental to the Cyndaquils there if Ferrothorn can't land a hit. There goes the Solar Blade. The Stab Solar Blade, and it will be super effective. So that is an excellent choice by the Cyndaquils. They just have to make it through the next turn. We'll see how Golurk responds knowing that Solar Blade's coming. There we go. There goes our Crunch. Ooh, I don't know that that's going to do a lot. Crunch, yeah, it doesn't do much, and it will get hurt by the Iron Barbs there, doing a bit of damage. And here comes the Solar Blade. Will it be enough to just take that Golurk out? That's what the Cyndaquils are hoping, and it is. Golurk is down. That is it. Now it's almost even as the Mewtwo's move on to their second Pokemon. Ferrothorn did a good job of trying to even that playing field after his partner self-destructed. And that's a good way for them to come back. Flapple's out on the field right now. Flapple gonna start things off here. It uses Curse, setting up. Gonna sacrifice some speed for attack and defense. Not a bad idea. Set up early on right now while you have full HP, and you might be able to deal a lot of damage to your opponents. Here comes the Ferrothorn now with a Spark. That's avoided. It would have been resisted. Electric type move's not the best thing to use against a Flapple. And here we go. There goes the Sludge. Doesn't affect the Ferrothorn. That's where that Steel typing comes in handy. Don't have to worry about the poison and the Hyper Beam coming from the Ferrothorn. Huge damage from the Hyper Beam. Oh my goodness. About a third of Flapple's HP just gone in one move. Downside, Ferrothorn will have to recharge. Flapple might get 2 chances to do some damage, but it starts by using Haze. That gets rid of all the stat changes. Don't know why they would do that. I believe all the stat changes were in Flapple's favor. I think Ferrothorn lost some defense, but it also gained his accuracy back. That was a bad idea. Here comes the facade. That doesn't work out. And the home claw. So Ferrothorn, if it loses defense, is going to add some attack. And you know, it's still not a bad time to set up for the Cyndaquils. Ferrothorn has been doing well so far. Hasn't taken a lot of damage. Hopefully it can deal some damage is the question. There goes Flapple again with a dive. Dive, not really going to do much to a Ferrothorn. Plus the Iron Barbs is something to worry about. So that might not have been a good choice. They will be able to avoid this move here, which was double edge. And I'm sure they're glad they avoided it. That might have done some damage after the home claws. That was the plan from the Cyndaquils. Yep, the dive not doing much, but there goes the damage from the Iron Barbs as Flapple approaches that halfway point. All right, Ferrothorn gonna go again with an Electro Web. Electro Web, of course, not very effective. Slows down the Flapple a little bit. I think Ferrothorn's probably still gonna be slower. Yeah, still slower than Flapple, of course. There goes Flapple again. Gonna go ahead with a Mind Reader. Ooh, what do the Mewtwo's have in mind now is the question. Takes aim at the Ferrothorn. And the Shadow Sneak coming from the Ferrothorn there. A physical attack, you want to do that. It already boosts his attack. Flapple not looking so great right now. And here we go, Wonder Room. Gotta wonder if that was worth it. Not sure if it was, but defense and special defense is gonna be swapped. Does that help them? I'm not so sure. Purify is gonna fail. Not a good move from the Cyndaquils. They've slowed the battle down a little bit. Looks like they're testing each other out, but there goes the Will-O-Wisp. That will hit, and now the Ferrothorn is burned. So if it had plans on staying on the field for a long time, that is going to hurt it. Plus, that boost in attack looks like it's going to be lost here because of the burn. There goes a Sludge Bomb, though. Super effective. Flapple goes down. And now the Mewtwo's are down to their last Pokemon. Can the Cyndaquils pull away with a win? Can they force a game 3 is the question. They might be able to do it. Let's see, they're down to the Sigilyph. Ferrothorn is burned, but it could still do a decent amount of damage before they move on to their last Pokemon. Let's see what happens. There goes the headbutt. Not a good idea to physically attack the Ferrothorn. Not very effective. You've done more damage to yourself than you did to the Ferrothorn. Oh, I always forget about the Sigilyph and its ability. It didn't do anything. There goes the Sacred Fire, though. And that has given it some damage as the burn takes away some of that health from Ferrothorn. Everything looking up for the Cyndaquil so far. Mewtwo's looking for a miracle. Here comes the Mega Kick, another physical move. We remember now, Iron Barbs isn't going to do much. Not very effective, but they're chipping away at that Ferrothorn. And maybe that's all they need to do, especially with the burn on it. That might just be what they need. There goes the Aurora Beam. That's super effective. Sigilyph taking a huge hit there. It's at the halfway mark. Ferrothorn taking another hit from that burn. Mewtwo's might just lose here. And here we go. There goes the Hurricane. Oh, that lands a stab. And it doesn't. Ferrothorn goes down. Great job by the Sigilyph taking out the Ferrothorn. Wonder Room is done, and now it's just Grapploct and Sigilyph. Question, who's gonna win? Grapploct at full health. Sigilyph able to go first. Here we go. Sigilyph gonna go with the Rock Pile. Is already faster. Wasted turn, such a huge wasted turn. Why would you? There we go, gives Grapploct a free turn to try and attack. It's gonna go hit with a Conversion 2, interesting. So the Conversion 2 changes Grapploct into a ground type. Have to remember that. As, oh, Sigilyph uses Sure Up. It's going to heal. Perfect move by the Mewtwo's right there. They weren't looking too good. Being at the halfway mark, one good hit, they could have been done already. But now it's an even playing field between these two teams. The super effective Lick, but Lick isn't a strong move. Oh, right, it's not a strong move, but man, did that do some damage. No paralysis right there. And that is why the Sure Up was real important right there, because that would have put them in the danger zone. They fail the magnetic flux. Grapple Lock gets another chance. He uses Stuffed Cheeks. Of course, no berries, unfortunately, for them. And here goes the round. Round not doing a whole lot to the Grapple Lock. And there you go, Sticky Web. That's a waste. There's no more team Pokemon to switch out on. Sticky Web, a wasted turn so far. Not sure why you would go with that. There goes the Sigilif again with the Seismic Toss. That's gonna do 50. Yeah, that's 50 points of damage to the Grapple Lock. Good move. Now it's at the halfway mark. A Hyper Beam, a second Hyper Beam coming from the Cyndaquils. What a huge move. Sigilif taking a huge hit, very close to that danger zone right now. Grapple Lock is going to have to recharge. The Mewtwo's going to have to take advantage of it if they want to win. There goes the Fire Punch. Fire Punch on the Grapple Lock doing just a little bit of damage. The recharge turn passes. Sigilif with another chance to attack. Here we go, Boomerang. Ground type move. Hits once, only hits twice. The Boomerang only hits twice, right? That puts Grapple Lock in the danger zone right now. What will Grapple Lock do? It's gonna go with a Cotton Guard. Interesting. Cotton Guard raises defenses, right? Yeah, it raises its defense drastically. I don't think they thought they were gonna take that much damage that turn. But that could still help them. They might survive. There goes a Moonblast. It's going to be a neutral move, because remember, it changed its typing. But it's still enough. Grapple Lock goes down. That gives it to the Mewtwo's. Oh my goodness, that was a close battle, but the Mewtwo's will be your Metronome Madness winners this time. Congratulations to the Maniacal Mewtwo's. They have won season number 6. Season 7 will actually be starting soon. Make sure you guys stay tuned for that. I hope you enjoyed season number 6. If you missed anything, you can check out the playlist on my channel. Also, thank you to our patrons. We appreciate that so much. If you want to join, the link is in the description. Also, we have a Discord. You could join the Discord and join our community. We could discuss the Metronome battles and a lot of other things. With that being said, thank you so much for watching, guys. We enjoyed season number 6. Now it's time to move on to season number 7, and that is going to be a big one. See you next time.